Hi, I'm Evan Lewis on the Evan Eascent channel again, and today I have with me my brother. So you're not seeing double. This is actually my brother, Martin, and he's a keen petanque player.
Yes, I play social petanque on the beach in Christchurch when the tide allows. Since I was visiting Evan, I thought you would take the opportunity to make a petanque scorer.
So we've made this device already. There was quite a lot of that went into it in the design process, but the manufacturing is fairly straightforward. In fact, I have previous YouTube videos that explain how we make flat discs, and I'll put a link below to those previous videos. And I've also previously made a device for punching lettering onto circular discs. They were making imitation coins that were sold as souvenirs, as gold coins. So these have been covered previously, and this time I just thought I'd show you the assembly of the device to show how it's worked and designed, rather than actually going through the whole manufacturing process, which is fairly routine. Okay, so here we go. Before we show you the assembly, let's have a quick look at the finished product so you know what we're trying to make. This device has little wheels that you turn around to record the scores of two different teams. So the little window on the right shows the score for Team B, and the window on the left shows the score for Team A, and you can just click the wheels around just to set this whatever the score is for that team. So quite a simple device really. And we have all the components here. They have been punch marked to indicate positions and sizes, so there's a little punch mark on the edge of each of these discs to make sure that we get them oriented correctly, because although the holes were measured out to be identically spaced, they may not be. And the same with these bushes that these discs rotate on. Each one of those has a couple of punch marks on it to indicate that one has two punch marks, and the disc has two punch marks, and there's two punch marks on the base. This one has one punch mark on the base, one on the disc, and one on its bush. We'll put the left disc on with its own bush, like so. If we lift it up, it doesn't drop out, which is nice. And now we put the right disc on with its two punch marks and its bush with two punch marks. And then this one is really used as a spacer, as here, but it's really identical to these bushes. And now we can put the top plate on. This correct orientation. And we can make sure the holes line up with a... You like to use a scriber for that. Drop the screw in. And same with this one over here. Yeah. Let's loosen it a little bit because we've got to get this one lined up and placed. It looks lined up. That's just for the lanyard, this one. The lanyard just wraps around that space that we've got in there. Leave it loose. And finally, this one goes in like so, this way around. And we place the spacer in behind it, which goes into the U-shaped recess. Once I've got that spacer in the roughly the correct place, I'll line it up with this scriber, and but I'm pressing down on the top disc to clamp it in place so it doesn't spring back. Put the screw in, and then we can lock that spacer into place, and it holds the spring in place. And finally, that's assembled. Now if we rotate this around, we'll start at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10 has a dot under it because there wasn't room to fit the 1 in the window. So we 0 with a dot under it represents 10, 11 with a dot, 12, 13, 14, 15, 0, 1, 2 again. And a similar scheme on the other side, starting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 is one with a dot under it, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then back to 0. And that's it.
Right.
And if we want to look at the back of it, we cut away these recesses just to reduce the weight. The front plate is 2 millimeters thick with a little rim on the edge. The back plate is 4 millimeters thick, but has these recesses cut in it. But the place where the screws are, the 4 screws, it's 4 millimeters thick to take the thread. So that's the completed petanque counter. To make these numbered discs, we turn them as flat discs on the lathe, which is explained in another YouTube video, and I'll put the link for that below. So we place the blank disc in this jig that I made to hold it, screw up the 3 screws on the side to prevent it from moving. Then we place the top on the jig, and we've got our box of letters and numbers. Okay, we get a punch at, for example, number 3 here, and we've actually ground a little white line across the top, which represents the front of the number. So the top of the number has to go in here, and make sure that we're registered wherever we want the starting point to be. Once we've got it all lined up, we can give it a good whack with a hammer. Take the punch out, move it around 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3, and register it in the next position. Get the next punch that we want, place it in the holder with the shiny side outwards, give that a whack, and so on. We carry on all around the 15 different positions, each with 3 clicks, and turns out to fit that fits exactly, actually 48 notch positions in this jig. And we're using every third one, which gives us 16 places from 0 to 15. And we're ready to assemble it.